Hey there, everybody. How you doing? All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Yo, just a question. Yo, ain't that just like a kick-ass Marilyn Manson song? For people who don't know, because I see most of you. I think Carrier is the first one to call it out. That is an outtake from Antichrist Superstar called S Snowman. I think you can guess what the S stands for. But man, when I heard that, I'm like, man, this is a really good song. It sucks that it was a fan favorite, and they didn't put it on the album. And I'm like, man. So kind of fun fact, the old guitar player, the one that passed away, Daisy Berkowitz, he leaked everything he did online, so it's kind of free, so it's great. You can just put in your videos. But welcome back. And ladies and gentlemen, hold on, I gotta be serious for 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We Shanny will no longer be attacking those kids. She will no longer even be near them ever. You know what the funniest thing about the whole thing is? I mean, I don't know, I'll just get into the video. But there's just so much to start with. There's just so much to start. I don't know where. You know what? But you know, I will, Shanny, I'm gonna be fair to you, okay? I'm gonna come at you with this with kid gloves and say, yes, you shouldn't have been taking care of those children. And that's the least that I could say. But come on. Now you're Native American? Are you kidding me? Now, everybody, lest we forget, before we even get into anything, you know, this does not mean anything in the grand scheme of, you know, one of many of police reports. Shanny had her kids taken away when she was married to her first husband, Doug. Chris, the second legal husband, was able to get them back. You know why, folks? Not because he was sitting there going ha 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 with Shanny on a couch. No, because Chris has a job, and a damn good one. I don't know a lot about Chris, but I know that he was able to get them back. And apparently, yeah, what's up, Cora? Yeah, right? Can't forget that. So, you know, Shanny, like, listen, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, Shanny, girl, you know it's for the best. You can say it's about your Native American, which you're not, and all this other stuff, but we know the truth. And I saw this other person, I saw carry your video, this simping for Christ woman. Lady, let me tell you, don't be coming over here. Otherwise, Carrie's gonna put you on rotation. That's just a little inside joke we have around here. But yeah, she gotta put you on rotation because you don't know this woman is disgusting. This simping for Christ. And if you could read the pages that I'm putting in there, she allowed her son, Zach, who actually got lost custody, to get hit in the ribs by that piece of crap boyfriend she has. Not a husband, a boyfriend. A boyfriend. So again, like, it has nothing to do with religion, politics, being Native or not, and has all to do with what Jason did. What she allowed Jason to do. And let's not forget this one. A lot of people forget this one. A couple months ago, maybe, I don't know, a while ago, somebody who used to give to Shanny, gave everybody this because she was like, oh my God, I gave this person money. And everyone needs to know about this. I'm not trying to get famous off this. I'm not trying to get YouTube clout, but people need to know this is who Shanny is behind the scenes. I mean, of course we all know, but for like the simps for Christ back there, all the way back there, hey you, shut up. No. But like, listen, lady, you don't get it. For the people that have been here, that have went over every video this child abuser has put out with a fine-tooth comb, from YouTube to Twitch to Discord to Instagram, you don't know. And it's like, we're all holding back. Shut the hell up. But really, like, lady, shut the front door, okay? And your mother too. But I will read this. So Shanny is saying to a person, look, I can fake having cancer over and over, abuse my own kids, be as lazy as I want, and basically people will just pay my way. Perhaps even I don't get it. You befriended me. You promised to help me out. Promised you wouldn't tell Jason about our money exchanges. Back and forth. And then the minute you suspect something without letting me explain, you take the money away like some godless what? I mean, I know, like, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here, but you will see in this video I'm about to play. But this is Shanny's writing. Godless, I'm not gonna say that because my wife is Native American and I don't talk like that. But you see that with the eye, giver. You think Jesus approves of that? Oh. You said to me, no matter what, when I am really probably ready to dump Jason's worthless ass. Hey, Jason, you still want to be wiping her ass? Even though she's talking like this about you? You'd have my back financially and would keep our plan a secret. I do what I need to do, and that's it. And this random person says, bro, I couldn't reach you or Jason. You don't let Jason even have the phone. You said as long as you stay away from the camera for a week, people, at least one idiot, and sipping for Christ, will believe the fake S-Aside. You know, that was the song I played, S-Aside Snowman. Hospital thing, and be dumb enough to keep sending money. You feel dumber simping for Christ? I hope you do. CPS said no more Delta or meth. Delta or meth, because... And no kids back, Shannon. Now the plot thickens, right? And spare me about what Jesus would do or not to do. Lake of Fire BS. Your entire life is a lie, so you don't have to work to support your own realities. I'm glad the DA is having a trial. And I am glad I told him about this recent grift. You are sick, but I blame myself. And then Shanny says, look. There she is down there sleeping, of course. Look, I've been straight and honest with you from the beginning of who I am. And who is she? She's a child abuser, a liar, a grifter, everything what everyone's saying. You know, like, yes, the weight, the obesity. Again, that's all icing on the cake. It's like how Nick Bravo looks and talks, and the way Cyrax has no hair, and you know, all these other things we talk about is jokingly, and not all of us do. But it's more than that. This woman is sick. She does believe this stuff. And you guys want to talk about, some people want to talk about mental illness, then she should get the hell offline. You put yourself online, all of us understand that when we read the terms of service, we all can be called out for being stupid online. And none of us should be surprised. But anyway, the only one who is still dumb enough to put up with me and my shit is really Jason, because he believes anything I tell him, and he is manipulated so easily. I can control him forever if I wanted. F my kids at this point, honestly. And now again, when you watch the video, this is who the real Shanny. She don't care. Like all others in my life, you praised me, you loved me, and then the minute you started pushing or asking questions and I refused to give, you total access to my life, you bail and take your money away, share whatever you want, I will still be able to do what I do, and F all will be done about it. She's right. No consequences ever. You think not having my kids is a loss? So... I know that's a horrible text message thing. I mean, at least I think so. But now that we have that all out of the way, and I have more, let's start watching the video. But guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. I know this is not usually my time. I had a meeting this morning, and I had to make sure that my family is okay, because that's what you do, Shanny. I don't care if I have 3 minutes to get to a courtroom. You get to that courtroom. And Shanny, hate to hurt your feelings. Again, I'm gonna try to be coming at you with kid gloves, because even a child abuser like you, I'm sure this hurts in some deep down way. That was for the betterment of your son, Zachary. Because Zachary didn't even want you He'd even want you to have a chance to go to that court hearing. And you know what? Zachary knew you wouldn't even show up. But without further ado, let's get into it, guys. Make sure you hit the like. I try to get 100 likes. And yeah, let's just have fun. And remember, guys, this is so everyone who is actually a parent out there or knows someone who's a parent, be better. But most of us are. This is like extreme case scenario of cringe and crazy who you don't want to show yourself or act like online. But whatever, let's start this.
Hi. So today's not a very good day at all. Got woken up to a knock at the door. And it was the mailman, and he had me sign something that, you get the time-sensitive stuff you have to sign for. And it was serving papers for the custody of Zachary. I don't know what's going on with William. Something different, I guess. I don't know. I'm just a paramour, so.
No, you're not.
There's something you need to know about.
You're the child abuser, Rev. Lest we forget, your role in this is the child abuser. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna let you talk. But remember, you are not the paramour. You're not the stepfather. You are the child abuser. You never married Shanny, so Shanny could keep her EBT money because you didn't want to screw with that. You two are horrible. You two are the reason why the country's falling apart. People like you abusing the system, double dipping, Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Colorado, trying to apply for EBT in both states. But yeah, go on with your bad self.
Everybody needs to know about.
An hour and a half before court. Note that. An hour and a half before court.
Kurt?
We were served papers. That's how horrible the U.S. government is.
So there's something you need to know about.
Rev's trying. He's trying to get into this. And, now that I know that Rev, there's like some intelligence in there, his face emotions speak volumes. Shanny's making him make this video, by the way. You know that. He wants to try to come at this normally, like calmly, as a cucumber. Hey, no one call the cops now. That's what he's trying to do. But Shanny can't do it because she is mentally ill. I do believe that. She is mentally ill. And you know what? People can call that BPD. Well, you know what? There's a lot of people that I know that have BPD, and they take care of their children, and they put food on the table, and they're not going to sacrifice their kids' lives or their mental health or their well-being over streaming. That's only you, Shanny. I mean, there's so many people that have mental health issues that still take care of their kids. That's an awful excuse.
Fucking pigs!
It turns out that CPS all across the country.
Oh no, Renee. Shanny was given, I told you this morning, she was given an hour and a half. She got a phone call and said, come down to the court because Zachary is being adopted. But of course he's being adopted. And she didn't feel like doing it. So, she claims she told them off. And I don't believe that, because wouldn't she be in contempt of court if she told the court system to F off? Oh, even better, Renee. Now Shanny's saying it's because of her Native American heritage. So there's that.
You could say has a fascination with taking Native children from their parents.
My children don't have one native bloodline in them. They have two. They have Cherokee and Mohican.
So I thought you should know this.
It's so gross how they act in court over the native blood. It's so fucking gross.
Yeah. They're very, very concerned about that when you're talking in court with them. Have we got any update on the status of the father? Well, no, never. You're never going to have that. The paramour is right next to the fucking wife, but whatever.
Okay.
Do we have any update on the status of the native blood of the boys?
Every court session.
Every one of them. Do we have any update on the status of the native blood of the boys?
I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
I want you to just Google CPS seizure of native children and see what comes up.
You know what, Rev? Google sounds like a good idea. How about instead of that crazy shit, we Google the Pennsylvania laws so everyone knows what's truth from your delusions. So let's just see, for the hell of it. If you look in it, it says that the kids, it's all about where the kids want to go. Relevant factors, right here. Relevant factors include sibling and extended family relationships. So that means, like, if there's, a brother or a sister, the child's wishes. That one speaks volumes, considering it was the child that said, I don't want to live here anymore. If this guy, this boyfriend, this haha is going to be in this house, I don't want to live here. He hit me. What do you think? What do you think? It's nothing to do with Native American. Just shut up, Shanny. Stability and continuity for the child. Parenting duties performed by each party for the child. So yeah, so saying, filming in progress, you little bastard. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Proximity of residence. Whether one parent is more likely to attend the child's needs and maintain a loving and nurturing relationship, or turn the child against the other parent. Well, You mean like this?
If he's on that floor again, you are getting your ass beat.
I mean, come on. All they would need is these videos.
Piece of shit.
Jason William Egroff, stop this.
No, I won't. You're not a mother.
Right there.
You don't say anything.
Right there. He put her down in front of her children. Right there. That's against the rules there, Shanny, in the state of PA. Right there.
I'm so fucking sick of it.
I literally was saying something.
I'm sick of it.
Okay, so yeah, that's just a little, just a little taste for you. Any history of drug or alcohol abuse and the current mental and physical conditions of the parent and those in the household. Well, any current or past abuse or risk of harm in the household. Any other relevant factor. So yeah, you really want to tell people to Google what CPS looks for, Rev? Not a good look, man.
Because I'm not sure.
Let's continue.
Now they're going after the whitewashed ones.
What? She's nuts.
So there you go. There's a little fucked up stuff for you for.
Yeah, and Renee, everyone's saying like, well, if you're Native American now, Shanny, why don't you go tribal lands? They have their own laws and everything. And she keeps dodging the question. It's because she's never said she was Native until today. Or until yesterday, actually.
Today in the realm of
nuts.
What the U.S. government does to people and natives. We want to talk about the history of what the United States has done to the native people of America. Wow. That's ugly one.
I told the court, fuck your court system. Fuck the U.S. government.
No, you didn't.
Fuck all of you. You're all gonna burn in hell. Because they are.
What did they say?
I talked about this. William had to be about 3 when I started noticing this.
Noticing what?
So 15 years I've been talking about how CPS has been stealing Native children's kids.
What the hell?
And it's like as soon as my children were born, I was already in the system.
That's because you're an abuser.
Being harassed as a mother.
That's because you ran after your ex-husband Chris's brother with a hatchet. You did that because Chris, his brother, was telling Chris, hey, she's sexting with this guy Jason in Pennsylvania. You might want to do something about it. Chris's brother was like temporarily staying there. He only had he had no place to go, or I don't really know the specifics. I just know he was there at that time. And Shanny didn't like that because he was telling on her, understandably so. And it got to a point where they're like, yo, Chris was at work and they said, you have to come home. And he gets there and Shanny's trying to get through the gate. And the guy's on the other side of the gate with a hatchet. And Chris runs up to the children right away and goes, hey kids, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Mom's having one of her times, you know mom. She's having one of her tizzles and trying to calm them down first. But Shanny didn't like that. It's always me. And again, no hate. I'm just explaining what happened.
About their blood and their native heritage, always.
That's pretty weird.
It's very weird, it's very predatory, and it's very creepy. So I started reporting it on the internet. Plenty of natives came by, tell me their stories, because they'd gone through it. I was seeing it in Duluth with the native clans there, of them taking the children. They're still taking the children. Instead of going after those who have brown skin, they're now going after the ones with the white skin.
No, stop making everything racist.
They're going after the whitewashed natives, the ones that have the European blood in them. Because their family was raped. You know, my great-grandmother, she was full-blood Mohican. She had the ruddiest red skin you could ever think of. She was full native. Gave birth to my grandmother, Ruth.
Baby.
My grandmother, she had violet eyes. And her skin color still had a ruddy red, but was whiter.
Red butt?
Because she married an Irish man. My son's line, they are related to John Smith. And you know how far back John Smith goes. And his family with the native people. I think you've seen Pocahontas. If you see Pocahontas, you would know, I guess. So my sons have that North Carolinian Cherokee blood in them.
No, you're lying.
And I think the government is so obsessed with the natives, and I'm talking about the governments of the world like that.
Yo, Shanny, again, do you have to do this? Is this how your brain has to compartmentalize that you're never gonna have custody again? You guys don't have running hot water. Okay, let's forget everything you did. Let's forget what Jason did. Let's forget all the stuff you put the kids through, and filming in progress, and the OnlyFans in the next room, and the marijuana smoking in front of them, and the meth use. Let's forget all of that. You don't have running water. You can't feed them. They were always just money to you. That's it. You didn't take care of them. They didn't even go to school. And guess what, Shanny? What if Zach gets a toothache? You're not taking him. Hell, you couldn't take him. You couldn't go in the hospital when he wanted to. When the other one wanted to hurt himself because of those OnlyFans nonsense and him getting made fun of in school because you're a cow. Sorry, you're a big woman. But like, come on, like you couldn't even be there for that. I don't understand that. What you don't understand. It has nothing to do with anything else that you couldn't take care of them. And again, lest we forget, F my kids, that word giver. So they're Native American now, but you know, you're something else. Like, why can't you just be like, you lost your kids? It is what it is. It's better. And again, it was your kids who said that they didn't want to be in this environment. And in my opinion, I think they made sure that you were never going to be able to attend a court hearing. But you know what? Even if you had a day to prepare, 24 hours, Shanny, you still would have not shown up. because you're too fat, right? Or you can't walk 5 minutes or 30 seconds without peeing all over yourself. How are you gonna go to a court hearing? Like, seriously, I'd rather if she would have just came and said that, but like, I have such incontinence problems, I can't go to a courthouse. Then this BS about her being Native American.
The Aboriginal people, like people who are native on their land. Because right now, what's going on in all these native cultures around the world is we are having a spiritual awakening right now. And we feel the cries of the planet. And we feel the cries of the Great Spirit. And we know this world is going down a dark path where there's really no turning back. And we're waiting for the Great Spirit to return to Earth.
Carrie, thanks for
so
the
we can
visual.
be safe again, away from the evil ones. Because the evil ones are what's destroying the Earth. The evil ones are what's taking our children.
And that's the thing, Renee. There's a lot about, you know, I don't know if Shanny ever did like an Ancestry or 21andMe or whatever it's called, different ones to find out her ancestry. But yes, it is difficult to trace the roots back. So yeah, if you are Native, they want to make sure, you know, because they want to make sure that just people that aren't gonna, you know, take advantage of that and take advantage of being on tribal lands and not having to deal with laws like the normal, you know, laws of the state. But her being in PA, that's why those kids that they didn't get taken away sooner, in my opinion. Because Pennsylvania over there, they're already laxed about their laws. So that place had to have been a dump. But like I keep saying, it has nothing to do with people, trolls online, and all to do with the kids themselves saying, I don't want to live here. You know? And it's funny that this is just for the younger one, Zach. I guess William, maybe he's too old. Maybe he just said, I don't want to live there. And they just said, okay. And Shanny could say, oh, I gave him up because I couldn't do it. You could never do it, Shanny. Never once did I ever hear you say, oh, I gotta go take my son to a dentist appointment or the doctor appointment or anything like that. Like, Shanny, you don't have what it takes to be a parent. And you could try to put all the responsibility on Jason, on Rev, but he wasn't gonna do it anyway. And they didn't like him. So once again, how are you going to, like, this is funny. Like, didn't she just make a video saying that she was gonna get her kids back and she was gonna buy a home? Well, I guess those plans fell through. Like the stream, folks. Thank God.
The evil
right?
ones are what
or Satan. Or
destroyed
anything
most of
in
our
between.
culture and our people. Just think about it, hundreds of millions of my people
What people?
have died for essentially white man's land development. And I know a lot of people are laughing because they're like, you are white.
Well, you are.
Only in skin color and spirit, I'm not white. Never have been. I've never been like them white people. I never was really interested in material things. I was more worried about the
What? You were never interested in material things? All those videos of Christmas haul and all that, remember? It was like 1 or 2 things for the kids, but a bunch of crap. You were never into material things? Are you serious right now? See, to somebody who's never watched her before, like that simpin' lady for Christ, she would probably buy that because she hasn't seen the many, many videos of you just buying stuff. Not for the kids, for you and for Jason. Or that video you threw up all over their gifts, the gifts that you actually did buy them. I'm sure that woman conveniently didn't see that video as well. That's a lie, Shanny. How could you say that? You never been to material things. You paid hundreds of dollars for cameos for like losers. Like what's her name? That blonde loser that she's another YouTuber. I can't even think of her name right now, but she paid to see her. Like, who cares? Like, you were into material things. You might not be into them now because you have no money.
animals and the plants. You know, I've been crying about the bees for so long, and so many people laughed at me. There's no extinction of the bees going on. I saw a bee the other day.
What?
Yeah, you lie. You lie. Like, nature is not what it used to be, like, when I was a child. Like, I remember when I was a child, there was always ants on the ground and birds all over, just birds. The sound of birds and squirrels all over, and different types of bugs, just not ants, but different types of moths and butterflies. Types of different plants too, wild plants grew. Now it's just this rough grass that does nothing for the earth or soil. You know, I remember a lot more birds, you know. I can't remember the last time I've seen like a cardinal or a bluebird. I know the finches that were here just a couple years ago, they're gone.
See, stuff like this is why she doesn't have her children, because her brain goes all over the place. And, you know, don't get me wrong, everyone's, including my own, goes all over the place. But I know when it's dinner time, and I need to get offline. Or if something else for the kids needs to happen, it's time to do that. Shanny, you don't have that. And listen, it's okay. It's okay. But don't sit here and lie to me and say that you gave it up because it was the bestest. No. That's not what happened. You got caught. You told Carrie that Rev was there, you were having sex with him, and she said to you, you know, I'm paraphrasing, isn't he not allowed to be here? And she called you out because that was the right thing to do for the kids' sake. Not for your sake, Shanny, for the kids' sake. For once, the kids. And then when the CPS went there, because so many people told them about this stuff, and even your neighbors called, the kids said, I don't want to live here. I'm done. It's over. Fantasy over. I'm done. We're sick of the shit on the floor, the cat feces everywhere. We can't even use the bathtub. We can't even wash ourselves. I'm done. And they said, God bless you, child. It's time for you to learn what it feels like. And for 2 years? They've been on this couch begging for money. Oh, I'm sorry, asking for blessings while other people took care of those kids. And the youngest one said, I don't want to go back. And he probably told Shanny, he told that foster mom of all the whores and the racist bullshit that you put them through. You made those kids so scared to go outside because you thought that what G-Man was gonna get them or Dragoons were gonna get them. Why did you have to do that? Why couldn't you keep that to yourself? Why you gotta bring kids into your drama or use them as a shield and have your older son William make a video and through the phone and say my mom and stepfather did all they could? See, Shanny, if you start to look at this stuff, it all adds up. At the end of the day, this has nothing to do with your obesity and everything. Your obesity makes you lazy, but you treated them horrible. Understand that. And they're not, no one took them away. The kids don't want to be around you. And I'm sure that they'll never say that to your face, because they're probably Stockholm and you're their mom. No matter what, they'll love you, but they don't respect you. They sure don't respect your paramour over there.
And I love that, waking up every morning to the chirping of birds. Such a beautiful spiritual experience.
Yeah, Corey, exactly.
And this whitewashed, sterilized culture destroys it for what? Businesses? Money? Something that's just a fake concept? Just to help be able to better, I guess, get goods around, but that's not even how it is anymore. It's like just essentially always taking the lifeblood out of the people. But I am native blood. I may be whitewashed, but I am native. I know how my great-grandmother looked like. I know she was full-blooded Mohican. I know how my family looks like.
That doesn't mean anything, by the way.
You know?
Birds do surveillance for the government. Are you guys gonna get dressed and go?
Oh, I guess Red went to the store.
Huh?
Dressed and go to what?
Get dressed and get dressed and what? What? Oh my god, we're like about 12 minutes in. Shanny, oh my god, can you believe it? They took my kids away. Oh. Do you have any money? And then you get dressed and go there? That's a normal person asking you that. And she says, get dressed and go to what? I'm already home. I'm already naked in my muumuu. I already peed in the couch. I got the commode right next to me. Shanny doesn't need to go anywhere. And Rev just got her cigarettes and Delta and God knows what else.
Get dressed and go. I don't know what they mean.
Probably court. No.
Oh, yeah, the court thing.
No.
Yeah.
Why should I?
Because you're the mom.
They gave me nothing but false promises and never delivered on them.
Wow.
There's no fight to be given.
Yeah.
She already gave up.
They took everything from me.
Wow.
Why should I fight?
Where are the Mohicans from originally? Which state?
Upstate New York.
Upstate New York. There you go.
Someone should Google that.
Wow, they're strong. My old man friend who's lost probably 30 pounds in a week, he gives us these. Love that man. I said to him, are you okay? You've lost so much weight. He said, I'm sick. He'll probably be passing soon.
Good brother.
Oh, he's so kind.
Can you believe that? And then she's back onto something else. But Shanny, that... I don't care if I had no rights left. I'm going to that courthouse. I don't care if judge has to put me in contempt and I gotta go to fucking jail for contempt. I'm going to that courthouse. My blood, people that I love, the people I take care of. Yeah, I'm going there because I'm gonna be a voice for them. But you know what? Maybe we were just raised differently. I don't know. That's wild. There's nothing left to say. Shanny, you already gave up. Then if there's nothing left to say, then what is this video for? To beg people to give you money? Idiots like that simping for Christ? You got her so... that delusional moron that you have so, like, twisted thinking that you're this big victim? No. If somebody deserves a donation, it would be somebody that, hey, I was at the courthouse and I'm like, please, and I'm crying to the judge and they do nothing and they tell me to be quiet and I'm like, please, listen to me. That other parent is a horrible SOB. And if they're with them, they're not gonna learn shit. Because they don't care about their education, they don't care about their health, and they don't care about anything. All they care about is winning. But go ahead, Shanny. Go ahead. You have no idea what it's like to be a parent.
He's a widower.
He'll be happy with his wife.
Yeah, exactly. Is everything okay? No.
No.
No way.
No, I'm angry at the government and their lies and their bullshit.
My great-grandfather was kidnapped from Blackfoot Service. Blackfoot Reserve? The Blackfoot Reserve.
Yeah, they kidnap our children. Take them.
This is just like an open secret, sort of.
Wow.
It is, honey.
People online said this happened a long time ago, yeah.
It's still happening, but to the
Yeah,
whitewashed
that's true.
ones.
People want Shanny, man.
Why, you want to see me in tears so you can laugh? Laugh it up!
Jesus Christ, man. Would you gotta chill out, honey. I know, this is really rough.
I hate them.
Oh, and by the way, I just looked up Mohegan with Connecticut, but you know what? I wasn't trying to yell into the mic. I was just giving an example. If you're a parent, that's how you should feel. To be there for a kid who's learning what life is all about, hasn't been through what we've been through. That's, to me, what a parent would say. But anyway, the Mohegans are I don't know what that says, Algonquian Native American tribe historically based in present-day Connecticut, not upstate New York. Today, the majority of the people are associated with Mohegan Indian tribe, a federally recognized tribe living on a reservation in eastern Upper Thames River Valley of South Central Connecticut. So she couldn't even get that right.
The Lord is going to damn them so bad.
Yeah, Shanny is an empath. She is. Severe empath. Very highly empathic person. Yeah. But the Blackfoot Indians won't claim us because there's no proof, because he passed away. Wow. That's messed. What's up, Jess Ram Ram? IMG, I finally found you again. Oh, Hot Mama. Hot Mama was screaming, Shanny. I'm surprised they didn't try to take them sooner.
Go fuck yourself and die. How about that?
They took Native American children from their parents and forced Christianity.
All right, I also found this. The Mohegan are not to be confused with Mohegan. So there's Mohegan and Mohican. Different people who originally resided in Upper Hudson River Valley near the Catskill Mountains in what is now New York State. So I think Shanny got those tribes confused.
Christianity on them and gave them European names to destroy their culture.
Exactly. Greg Belsheim. Belsheim's German.
Hugs, honey. Hold tight to Rev. Thank you, Angela.
I hate them. I hate them. I hate the government.
They're gonna pay so bad for this. But I know it's the Lord's will. Because he has me to, he knows I need to do things.
Native Americans are supposed to be protected class with CPS.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Well, it's like that mentally ill people are a protected class in this country.
Oh, bullshit.
Bullshit.
What?
Bullshit.
Rev, lest we forget, you and Big Shan are living at your uncle's home, rent free. You don't pay for water, you don't pay for electric, you don't pay for heat, and you don't pay for the no hot water that you do not have right now. You guys pee and poop literally in a bucket 5 feet from you right now. Because you're disgusting. And when your uncle tells you to get a job, you cry mental illness. But your uncle would know you way more than me, because I just saw a video of you talking to the Holy Spackle a couple of years ago where you were very intelligent and coherent and actually could have an intelligent conversation. But tell me again how mentally ill people are just getting the shaft end of the stick. You guys are living in a home rent free. You're driving around in a new car, Rev. Are you serious right now? I don't even know what to say to that about that.
My great-grandfather was given to choose his last name, so he's glad he didn't choose West, LOL. No, I mean, I thought there was a time limit. I don't know. I don't know if you remember me or not. Hot Mama, I remember your name. Definitely Hot Mama. They're supposed to go through the tribe first. Oh, that's why they were probably asking about that all the time. The adoption thing's supposed to go through the tribe. Oh, okay.
Nah, there's more to that. Trust me. They don't want this. They don't want the Great Awakening to happen.
Oh my God. Oh my. What? The Great Awakening. No. You know why? Because Shanny probably said that she was native, and they were like, all right, give us the proof. You know, then we'll go through the tribe and do all that. But no, I'm sure it's just the Great Awakening. Shanny, don't say you're something if you can't prove it. And see, Rev knows, because he probably saw that paperwork, and they probably said that. And again, this message here about she was not supposed to do alleged Delta and alleged meth because she wouldn't get them back. And then the DA was gonna have a trial about all this, and then now she has no kids. I don't know. It's just interesting how these dominoes have all fallen into place, right?
Within the spiritual people. It's too late though. It's already happened. The Great Awakening amongst us. We are awake and we see everything you do to us.
The natives are woke as fuck.
If you close your eyes and you ask yourself who is seeing behind your eyes, the answer is always God.
Yeah, that's true.
I am nothing but a camera to God.
Man, they're strong. Holy shit.
Who's strong?
These cigarettes.
Oh.
They're extremely strong. You get a nicotine high.
This is nuts.
No, I just, I got nothing to live for anymore, so it's like...
Oh, here she goes.
Can I just, do something incredibly reckless at this moment? Just to feel a little bit alive?
Yeah, that's true, Renee.
CPS is so traumatizing for so many. That's right.
Yeah, Sam. I realized that. Yeah, I realized that when I read that. But thank you for the correction.
Stacy.
No, when you're under their authority, you got no rights. None. And they play these little games purposely to fuck with you.
They mail order DNA tests, Holly. I don't know. They don't. I am nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can't ask me.
Yeah, they forced to rape my sons for their blood.
What?
Sorry, feeling like this. I just came into. Oh, you don't want it. It's horrible deception, girls. Bad stuff. They're above the law and have no law books like regular courts. There you go. CPS are yeah. They have authority, but not. But yes, we're.
That's why I told the court to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
And I hung up the phone.
Yeah. Then you hung up the phone. Well, then you know what, Shanny? Come on. Even in a phone call, I think there's something called contempt. And, you know, I don't know. That'd be funny if all of a sudden, like, she gets a knock on the door, it's the police. Because, you know, contempt of court is a real thing, whether it's on the phone or not on the phone. And I don't know why so many people think that they could be all brazen and tough to these judges over the phone, because they think, well, they can't just come over the phone and grab me and put me into contempt. I think they can. Or they could at least put a warrant out for your arrest. But who knows? Maybe Zach said, you know what? My mom's living in her own personal hell. Just leave her be.
Bear says Jesus.
While they try to put this fake little, oh, hi, how are you voice on to me. Don't say, oh, hi, how are you to me.
Yeah, they should have been like, we're gonna take your kids, bitch. Like, so what do you think is... They're just saying hello. Like, what does she expect?
Don't come to me with a good exterior and pretend that you're kind when you're nothing but cruel. And you play games and you lie on your documents.
That's not true.
And you say you give a family help when you give them nothing. And then you blame their lack of help on them.
That's how they get you to open up, act like BFFs. That's right, Stacy. Yep.
They got what they wanted. They've tried 15 fucking years until I finally gave up. And yeah, I gave up. I gave them to a foster care because I gave up. I got sick of fighting all the time. This is right after my parents died, and they knew it.
What? I love that.
Yeah.
That is such the biggest crock of shit. You know, and that's when they did it. Shanny, if the children weren't being abused, if they were getting fed, they were malnourished, for people who don't know, they weren't eating, they weren't going to school, they were doing online school way past the time where COVID was over and kids were going back to school and everything. She didn't care. She never enrolled them. If everything was fine and your parents passed away, then life would have continued. What are you talking about? Shanny, let me ask you something. Did you bring your boys to your parents' funerals? I bet you didn't. Why not? I know it was hard during the pandemic, believe me. But still, that you could have been outside, like I had to be for my, one of my own. But did you do that? I bet you did. I bet you they never even been to their gravestones. Or stone.
Not coincidental. No way. No, it's not.
When that happened, it destroyed my soul and my want to do anything in my life. I still feel that way. Because I'm so sick of fighting for something that I'm not gonna win.
You keep trying.
And now I'm dead inside.
Oh god,
and I got nothing to live for.
Shanny, like I said to you before, without coming at you with hate, life is hard. It's not easy for anybody. Life is a difficult thing. And with all the wins you get, you're always gonna get losses, but that's just life, and you have to learn to go with the flow. Even somebody like you who quotes has BPD have to understand that. And you know what? As time goes on, you will slowly get some wins. But there's always going to be losses. Remember yin yang? I thought you know that. You're so in tune with the universe. And you would know about yin yang. For every good, there's a bad. That's what happens. But the pendulum will always swing back. You don't allow it to swing back. That's your problem.
Huh.
Tell you the truth, I'd rather be with the Palestinian people helping them out with the tragedy that lived my life.
Here she goes.
I'd rather do that than living in this putrefying country full of hypocrisy and grass. I'm so sick of fake fucking people. Always trying to get a handle of me. Always trying to control me. Fuck you guys!
Who's trying to control you now?
Even though I gave my children to a beautiful woman to protect them.
All right, right there. What? If that was the case, Shanny, you have 2 sisters and a brother. Why didn't you reach out to them? Oh, because you burned those bridges. You could have done that. You could have told your sister or your brother or your other sister, hey, please take care of them for now while I get my affairs in order, because this thing with Jason, I don't know what's happening. He just did this. We need counseling, obviously, and you need to go to rehab. You both need to go to rehab. But you didn't do that. So you thought that CPS was just going to randomly, here you go. Again, it was your boys that said that they didn't want to live with you. Because you chose who? Jason, Rev, over them. And you would continue to choose him over them. You know why? Because your boys aren't going to take care of you. They're not going to wipe your butt for you. And they're not going to get you money. And they're not going to buy you cigarettes and Delta 8 and who knows what else. Because they're done. They're done being slaves for you. And thank God. Okay? Like, seriously, this is a celebration, folks. For real. Because when the other day or whatever, a couple days ago, when she made that video about buying a house and getting her kids back, I'm like, man, she's delusional. Well, now after this video, she can never say she's gonna get those kids back.
It still hurts like fucking hell. I wish I was allowed to be in my life. I wished I was allowed to have been a mother without being harassed constantly about being a mother.
You never were a mother.
But that's what the trolls did. It was just constant harassment. Constant.
Oh, here we go. Crinkle heart. Here's
I hate the government. I hate this evil country so much. I want out of it.
This is crazy. And again, to people new that maybe never watched me before, saw, hey, this guy dravenscrypt, let me go check him out. I'm not attacking a mentally ill person. I've dealt with her for years, since 2019. I've talked to her and Rev, and they are insane people. And the only reason why they make these videos is for blessings. One and all. That's it. It's only for money. And that's disgusting. And somebody has to step up and say, hey, enough is enough. Just stop. Just don't even talk about the kids. You know, you don't care about them, obviously. And when there's millions of people that are online listening, watching, and saying, I take care of my kids. Yeah, I'm not perfect. You know, I got a couple screws loose, but I wouldn't do that. Then you better leave a like on this video, because you know the real struggle of what it's like to be a parent and taking care of your kids in current 2024. Just saying.
Can't believe you, Toon Bear. You're fine. Hell, it's custody stuff with the boy. Just remember how sweet the lady is.
A petition to court an hour and a half before the court.
And that's true, Renee.
Hey Meg, what's up? Don't the parents have to give consent for adoption?
No, you already did, moron, when you gave them up for adoption. My God, it's like, again, do you really believe that? She signed everything the day that the CPS took them. Oh yeah, remember that was extended vacation? Why do you think we were making fun of that, Rev? It's because we all knew what was up. Maybe it took you guys, you and Shanny, longer to catch up, but you gave him away. The moment you hit him. The moment you hit Zach, you gave them away. The moment you called him, whatever you called him, in the car that day, because your dumbass put the cat in a box, because you guys only care about Gavin Key Cats more than those 2 innocent kids, you gave them away. The moment you allowed feces all over the house in Connecticut, all over the bathtub, you gave them away. That's when you gave them away.
We did. Is that really what's happening? I'm not going to speak on this.
What do you think?
Because I don't know.
No, I'm just making up these tears and wailing like a woman who lost her children for absolutely nothing. I'm just fucking faking it!
That's not what she's saying.
You
chill
are.
Out, dude. That's not what she said. She's just asking questions about the situation, hon. That's all.
Rev, good luck with that. She's gonna get slappy.
I could explain it how I understand it, but I don't even want to do that.
Yeah, because you know she'll yell at you.
Oh.
Thanks, Stacy. Giving hugs.
What the hell? Yo! What? Yo, are they choking a dog in there? What the hell was that noise?
Oh.
Thanks, Stacy. Giving hugs.
Yo, she's scratching records. What the hell is that? I'm being serious. What is that noise? She's wailing. Yep. Uh-oh.
Hot Mom is crying with you. Okay, I could tell you. All right, because if you're going to speculate on shit here, I'll tell you what happened, okay? This is simply how it happened. After a certain amount of time that your children are in foster care, if you can't get your shit together that you're a normal functioning family, in other words, an income...
And I tried. I tried so many times.
All right, never mind.
No, go ahead.
Never mind.
I'm sorry.
Are you... Fuck you, Shanny, okay? Fuck you. Are you serious right now? Wow. I see, Rev gets it. Rev actually gets it. Because he's not as stupid as he claims, as he acts. He has to dumb himself down for Shanny. That is so pathetic of you, Rev. You literally have no balls. But yeah, he has to dumb himself down for her. He gets it. You within 2 years, you had 2 years. No jobs. No, Rev worked for a couple weeks at Burger King, and he was messaging other women. Shanny hasn't tried to get a job at all. Okay, any jobs at home? There's many jobs at home. No at home jobs. Nothing. And then now she's gonna say she tried. Shanny, there's so much you could have done. There's so much. There's programs that are in place for people like you, and you never try to take advantage of any of those programs. You could have gotten. Did you ever talk to the guardian ad litem, which for people who don't know is the lawyer for the children? Did you ever talk to the ad litem? I bet you didn't. Such bullshit.
Because that didn't happen in a timely fashion, in the way that they saw that it should happen, what happens is that it transitions to a permanent situation. Because it was over a year that the boys that were in foster care. So it transitions to these boys need someone that have the rights to take care of them fully. And the way you get those rights is having custody. So what was done was custody was voluntarily given by the parent, i.e. Shanny, so that the boys could have the living situation that they should have, which is food, a safe roof that's stable, and support.
Wow, so crazy.
Rights were not yanked. That's not what happened. They were voluntarily, verbally in court. The go-ahead was given, and that's what happened.
Rev, why couldn't you and Shanny feed them? Why couldn't you have a safe roof under their head? These are not crazy ass things. They're not like saying get a $150,000 a year job, make sure that they're going to the highest level of schools, pay their tuition. No, feed them 3 times a day. Make sure you're not doing drugs in front of them. Make sure that they are loved. Give them a hug every once in a while and make sure that they know that they're loved. Teach them things like to be clean and hygienic and wear deodorant, wash, take care of the animals, vacuum, Mop the floors, help in the kitchen. It's normal stuff. Like, this is not insane stuff. But you're gonna go, oh, it was voluntarily given. Okay, so what? You still lost them. Because you two are morons. Oh, I'm sorry. Disabled individuals. Whatever that means. These two with the labels. I'm telling you, I am so sick of labels, but let's keep going, folks.
I gave up.
You gave up from the start.
Yes.
Because I can't fight anymore.
Right.
You never
so that's,
did.
That's it. Thanks, Matt.
My soul and being has been destroyed. Why would I want to fight anymore?
Is there your kids? What? Yeah, basic stuff.
Fuck the government. Fuck the government. I know I'm not the only one. There's so many natives they've done this to.
God,
They
will you
put them in a
stop?
situation where they're forced to do something.
Now, for some people that are new here, I know you're like, why would this woman who never clearly is, we'll talk about natives all the time, but why is she trying to claim she's native? Well, I will tell you, it's because Shanny uses everything as a shield to shield herself from criticisms, religion, politics, her own poor children. She will put that in front of her and be like, no, I'm LGBTXYZ. No, I have kids. No, because I believe in God, and I'm God's almighty. No, you can't say that against me because I believe in God. Oh, now I'm Native American. Because she cannot come to terms with she's just a horrible human being. And she dropped the ball. And she did not do anything. You guys, for everyone who's been here, at least in the past 2 years when this went down, from day one, people were like, hey, get up off your butt, get off that piss-stained couch, get a job, now. And she was like, I got time. Remember that, everyone? I got time. Well, look, your time ran out. Because you're a procrastinator, Shanny.
Yeah, they could have kept just monitoring the situation and helping us with food and stuff. They could have done that.
Yeah, here's a little visual aid.
Nah, but that bitch was a dragoon.
What?
Remember?
The cop?
The courts kept playing games with us. The CPS kept playing fucking games with us, and I'm really sick of fucking games. But you know what? Now I'm fucking free!
Free.
And the boys are free! And I may not have them, but they're free!
Review.
Free from government control. I freed all of us today. And I'm not happy about it. But it's better than continuing on this cycle of governmental abuse and neglect.
What are you talking about? Rev, if you watch this video, she's psycho. She's psycho, and you really need to get away from her. You're no better either, because you put them in this situation. They didn't want to be around you, but you both need to get away from each other. At least you know what you did wrong. Shanny's just lost the plot. The kids are free of governmental abuse and neglect, and she's the one today who got them out of abuse and neglect, not by her or Rev, but by the government. Even though the government is the one that's paying for them, and to be in a foster family, even though it's the government who saved them from this cow. Let's continue. Don't y'all forget to like. This is wild.
Thank you, Matt. Thanks, Matt. Well, I'll tell you, Major, whatever your name is. This is a result of circumstance of unhealthiness.
Hell yeah. You can say that
That's
again.
really the only thing. Illness. Thanks, Ella. Thank you.
I know I'm most likely gonna die soon. I'd rather than be in a safe place.
Oh, stop it.
Right.
Undead ramen, I don't know.
God, I wish we had drugs.
What? You did not just say that. Oh my god. What? What kind of drugs? Hold on, you did not just say that.
God, I wish we had drugs.
Red laughs. Oh my god. This is why you don't have your kids, Shanny. Okay? This is why. You just said it. Okay? So stop it. Stop this performance art. Okay? It's not about feeling bad for you, and I don't believe the crocodile tears. I don't, because there's so many times you cried for nothing. You cried over Jeffree Star makeup. You cried because Rev got a Baja Blast and then you beat him up over it. But no. This is just, I don't know. These two is, I have a whole list for anyone new. It's called the Rev and Shanny Files. It's like over 200 videos. Binge that, and then you'll understand. She is evil. This is nuts. First thing out of her
I
mouth.
just want to be numb.
Drugs.
Well, as you guys can see, if you want to, I can get.
Oh,
some.
you don't have to.
Yeah. Well, you said it. I mean, I wouldn't bring it up at all.
Hey,
But obviously, there's some
said
pain
it.
going on. So, whatever.
There's some pain going on, so he needs some pain relief. Rev just wants to get high. Rev, you are awful. Out of everything, Shanny, if you do listen to this, that's the guy. That's the guy. You want to blame anybody? That guy right next to you, your paramour. That's the guy. That got you. That got your kids taken away. If he didn't show back up, if you didn't allow him back in your house or back in his house, whatever you want to call it, you would still have them today. You know what? Unfortunately, because you got worse, and I wouldn't want to see them having to live like this and make excuses for you. But again, if you want to blame anybody rather than dragoons and trolls, blame him. He's the one who set all this up in motion 2 years ago, and you didn't do nothing in 2 years.
So horrible for asking for money. I know. It's so horrible.
You
know what I mean? It's like whatever. I'm willing to do it.
Garbage. Pieces of garbage, both of them.
They don't even give you enough time to petition the court. Like every time there was a court,
They wouldn't tell you.
they wouldn't tell me
No.
until maybe a half an hour, 5 minutes beforehand. I didn't even know there was a court.
The main way we found out about court dates was John Silver, man. It was John telling us.
The ad light on.
The ad litem. The CPS people never talk to us. Ever.
They usually don't.
No, they just played games because they had to try to make it look like they did something before court.
Shanny, the job of the CPS is supposed to be, and I hate CPS because sometimes they go after the wrong people, but their job of them is to make sure the kids aren't being hurt and abused. And so they didn't want to talk to you. The ad litem talked to you because he's the lawyer of those kids, and that was any chance to get them back. That's being paid for by that evil government that you just said that they're free of. Well, yeah, well, you know what? That ad litem freed them of you guys, the abusers.
Okay.
Yeah, block that motherfucker.
Bye.
They can go to hell.
Not true. The boys were never underweight. That's a lie.
You're a liar.
Where did
That's
they get
not
that?
a lie.
Probably G-Man.
That wasn't
No.
true, though. That was
Well,
never in any
well,
documents.
yeah.
That was failure to thrive was never a thing.
They can't look at court documents. They are sealed because it's.
Okay, guys, there was a video a while ago that they were talking to Von Helton, and when they were in the house, the G-Man's house, and the older one walked upstairs His hair was real long, and he was real thin, skinny, just like Rev over there. And Von Helton said, "Who's that?" And Rev said, "Oh, that's my son." And he said, "Real thin? I thought that was a woman." And Shanny made a joke about, "Oh, you want to, like, you know, be with him or something." No, it's because he was so skinny, so underweight, no haircut. He looked like a skinny woman. So that's where we got it from. Also, when you broke your tire on the side of the road, Rev made a video when he was wearing his trench coat. He pans the camera around, and there's the two boys, Zach and William, sitting down, and they didn't even look like a person between them. They were underweight, Shanny. There was videos. You know, this ain't, you know, I have the court document papers. We're talking about the videos. And in the videos, they were very, very, very skinny. Probably not anymore, thank God. But at that time, yes, definitely they were.
Minors, stop acting like you know something when you don't. You can't look at adolescent files. They are sealed. You stupid fucks.
Yeah, I saw what you said, Holly. If I had money to get a bottle of wine for her, I would. I don't got no money for that.
Nobody's got money nowadays. It's because this goddamn government wants to kill us all off. So they can seize the land to themselves and sell it to their buddies. They don't give a fuck about us. You think the government actually gives a fuck about you?
No, we never said they were underweight. You're gone. That Wario person is back again.
Yeah, they can go fuck themselves, man. Go
You're
away.
You're gone.
You're not welcome on my channel.
If they got the documents, they got them illegally. Yeah, they do that type of shit, Angela. They do.
No, it's not on the documents at all. I think they do this because they're trying to have us and pressure us to show the documents. I'm not going to show you sealed documents to a bunch of fucking retards on the internet.
You probably don't have
Fuck
them.
you, and fuck your fucking lies. It's all you people.
Shanny, there was a video with Von Helton, and he thought that your son was a girl. Okay, explain that.
Oh, it's that cunt.
It's all you evil people know how to do is lie, too.
I see.
Oh, she's absolutely crazy, man.
She does videos on it daily, all lies.
Yeah, everyone knows she's crazy. I'm not worried about her ass. She was stalking Trisha up, not Trisha Paytas. Truthfully, Trisha for years. So fuck her.
Thanks, Angela.
Go lick my cunt, Ella. Go lick my cunt.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Make sure to finger me too. It's how I like it.
What the hell? Yo, good Christians, right, folks? Yo, everyone stay away from the gray stuff. Like, come on. Well, you know, I guess this is Shanny now. She doesn't have to hide who she really is, right? Because I guess the hiding is over, but holy shit. Tell us how you really think.
Bitch.
Ella is Draven's friend. I'm sure they are. I'm not okay with
Here
anyone
we go.
speaking, about
Oh, I got a shout out. Yay, me. Oh, God. What does it have to... What does anyone who knows me or my channel have to do with what's going on with you two? Like, I like that. Oh, okay. We better not listen to that. Oh, hey, Rev, Shanny, I'm not telling anyone. Anyone can make up their own mind. But with so many videos, so much proof, so much documentation, police reports... I mean, what else? What else needs to be shown? Some people are very thick-headed. It's true. But, come on. And again, like I said, people can make up their own damn mind. I'm just reacting to her coming online saying that now she has zero custody, never getting them back. And I'm glad. I'm glad for those kids' well-being, their mental health. Something that she didn't care about.
Those children. Yeah, thanks, Matt. I feel the same way about this shit. It should never have been in anybody's purview at all about our kids. It should not.
Things would have changed if they didn't interfere in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
No.
They would have been happy and with their parents like they should be.
In the habitat, yeah.
Nah, but you messed up our lives purposely to do that to me. Well, you did it to me. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go congratulate you sick bastards.
Go congratulate and laugh about it. But you're never gonna know where my children are.
What? No one cares about where they are. What? Shanny, stop it. No one cares. We never cared. We just didn't want them near you because you are mentally ill. And it's okay that you are. There's a lot that are. You know, no judgments on that, but you're too mental to take care of two growing boys. Especially during a time of their adolescence where they needed to eat and you weren't feeding them. I don't know why. Rev had money to do so and you didn't do it. You'd rather get Trisha Paytas cameos and talk to Foodie Beauty. Even Foodie Beauty said you were disgusting. That's pretty low. When you have Foodie Beauty saying that you're gross. But Shanny doesn't get it. Like, she doesn't get it. No one cares. I mean, I don't know. I'm speaking for me and people in my community. We don't care where they are. We only cared about their safety and being away from you.
They're in a safe place where you can't fucking touch them. And you can't harass me anymore with it anymore.
Good.
15 years of my life you harassed me with it. 15 years. You honestly think I give a shit what you people have to say? And your little congratulations and laughing and cajoling over a family being torn up? Yeah. When you're in front of the Lord, God is going to eviscerate you. Everyone responsible for this.
No. When you're in front of the Lord, more like when you're in front of the Lord, he's going to be like, really? You serious? You think that word was from me? I don't even want to talk to you. He'll probably have St. Peter send you down to hell. Because it's just like, Shanny, you said the Lord was your hitman. Like, this is just too easy. Like, you just... you lost the point a long time ago. I think there was, like, at first, like those first couple Colorado videos, maybe. But then at the same time, why was she in Colorado to begin with? Oh, she was there to be able to smoke copious amounts of marijuana and not get CPS called on her. Let's not we forget that. So Shanny, every step of the way that you've taken with those two innocent boys has been to do drugs legally and not get in trouble. And then, funny enough, when you went to Pennsylvania, it all came crashing down. You could have stayed in Colorado. You could have gotten a smaller place in Colorado. But you didn't want to. You know what you should have did is stayed in Pennsylvania, had Rev fix that house, paid that off, then you could have gotten yourself a marijuana card. That's what you should have did. But I guess hindsight and all, right?
And you're gonna burn for all eternity knowing that you did it to yourself. And it's gonna be God that's laughing now. It's not your dumbasses.
I don't know, I'm laughing. This is fun.
And to the people out there who want to say, are you talking about me? Well, you know what? If it fits you, then it applies, I guess. If you have the need to feel that I'm talking about you, then I guess it fits you. That's your conscience. Saying, she's kind of correct. Don't get mad at me because you got caught in your sin.
Yeah, Holly, you're right.
See, Shane can say that, but you know why? Because nothing fits her.
You're right about that.
You didn't take my soul, though. You didn't take my soul, though. You didn't kill the spirit in me. You didn't kill my faith.
Wow. You know, to most mothers who have to hold a kid in their body for 9 months and have an emotional bond with them, and then do that twice, that is their spirit. That is their soul. But what do I know, right? I've never went through that. But to most women, that is their soul and spirit, even after they turn 18 years old. What are you talking about, Shanny?
You only made it stronger. Thank you for that. Solidifying my strength and my faith in Jesus Christ. Yeshua HaMashiach. Thank you for that. For strengthening my faith in the one and true God that's watching every little fucking thing you do and knows every one of your goddamn secrets.
Yes, Meg, he could.
No
Yes,
one,
he could.
Tamron.
My boys are safe now, and there's nothing you motherfuckers can do about it.
Hey, look. Hey, Diane just said, Shanny, where'd her crocodile tears go? Exactly. And Diane, watch any of these archive videos in any one of our channels. Mine, Carrie's, Ella's, any of our channels. Same thing. She cries for like a couple minutes, and then either when she gets her blessings, or if she just doesn't feel like crying anymore because she ran out of breath because she's, you know, a little obese, or really obese. Yeah, it's like, where'd those tears go? You would think this would be the worst feeling ever, right? Like the worst ever, but she knew this was coming. This is all to that brain dead audience she has left that are still giving her money, which makes Rev go out and get whatever he's getting, you know, allegedly. That's all who this is for. Feel bad for me. Instead of just saying, hey, thank God those kids don't have to deal with this crazy woman and her abusive boyfriend anymore. That's what it comes down to. A crazy lady and her abusive, what does she call him? Tamaron? Paramore?
Yeah.
And you can never harass me with
That
those
is
beats again.
That's the blessing here.
Oh, that's
They're
the blessing.
And we never have to be harassed like that again.
Exactly.
And abused by the government like that. Ever again. It never has to happen to me again. 50
Exactly.
years of hell.
Exactly, hon. That's
And I
right.
never have to go through it again. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, Meg, we're good with the boys. They know everything.
They know it all.
Meg, they know everything right now. They know the
Yeah, they're basically saying, I never have to abuse a kid again because I don't have no more kids to have to abuse and the factory is closed. Oh my God. Hey, Shanny, that is disgusting. You said, I never have to deal with this ever again. Praise God, because, you know, I'm not having any more kids and I have no more kids left to abuse. That's basically what you're saying. You guys know, for the new people, that she, her guinea pig froze to death because they had it in a cold room and they didn't feed it. That's a guinea pig. Can you imagine what those two boys dealt with? I can't wait for your boys, one of them, to make a video, make a channel, and oh my God, he's gonna have so much to say. Just like you had a lot to say against your mother, Shanny. Well, look out for one of them, because oh my God, I know it's gonna happen. I have just a feeling that, you know, he's gonna get sick of it, because this is what Shanny does. She pushes her own family to the point where they have to make a video, and believe me, that video is gonna do gangbusters when that finally happens, because I bet those kids have a damn good story to tell, and I'm here for it.
the truth.
They love their mama.
Yes, they do. They deeply love her, guys. You
Yeah,
want
they
you need to
did.
know that.
Yeah, you couldn't even take my boys' love from me either.
Listen,
They still love me. They're looking forward till they're 18 so they can be with their mama.
That's what Meg was just saying. Maybe when they age out, they can come and be with you if they want. That's right. They can't.
Yeah, they're gonna be with their mama, and when they're 18, yeah, when they're 18, legal adults, they can do whatever the hell they want. You think they are? Shut up. Shut up with that BS. The state said you're unfit to take care of them. You think that they're gonna decide it was in the boys' best interest to be not with you? It was the boys who said that they didn't want to live there if you had him there. You think they're gonna want to do that? They might tell you that, Shanny. They don't want to be with you. Sorry, no offense, but they don't. Their abuse is over, like you said. And I bet you when they turn 18, it's not gonna happen either.
And that's what's important. Exactly, Angela. That's right.
And William's 1 year away, not even 1 year,
Less than 1 year.
less than 1 year to 18, so go fuck yourselves. I can wait for my sons.
Sad that the kids have no choice. Yeah, I
we'll
know it
revisit
sucks.
that in a year.
It sucks. But,
Yeah, Renee.
And my son
Yeah.
is getting my youngest, my autistic one, has a woman who specializes in children with autism.
Wow. Wow, finally, your son who's autistic is getting an IEP, and he's going to a school for autism. Why didn't you do that? This is why you can't be a mom to a kid with autism, because you probably don't even know what IEP is, Shanny, and you didn't have him go see a specialist to specialize in there, so you wouldn't get, fall through the cracks, of a regular school system, because autistic kids can't handle a regular school system, as you would know. But thank God that this foster mother knows a lot better. Maybe that's why she's a foster mom and you're sitting on a piss-stained couch.
So he's getting the best education and rehab he could possibly get right now.
Why
All
would
your
he-
little evil deeds backfired.
Why would he need rehab if everything was so perfect with you?
All your little deeds backfired. And now all you are has a crown of shame, knowing you did this to a family. That's all you got. You pieces of shit, that's all you got is shame. And then you're gonna have to face the Lord knowing what you did.
Now, see, Holly, that's the thing. That, like, all throughout this process, they did not set up any visits with the boys. None. Through this whole thing. He's been taken care of. He's in good hands, and it's because you love him that he's getting that care. Amen.
Yes, it is.
That's right, Meg, yeah.
Yes, it is, but the courts are finally out of their lives and my life, and they can go fuck themselves.
Wow, did you just hear that? The courts never set up visitation. Wow. That's telling. That's telling on so many levels. Shanny, if you don't know, maybe the court didn't tell you, or the ad litem didn't tell you, and I'm sure your children didn't tell you, that's up to the kids. If those boys say, I want to see my mother, they would have said, okay, you could see her in a supervised environment where your mom would have to come here without Rev, without haha, so you don't have to worry about him, just Shanny and you in a supervised environment on their terms, through a glass partition where they can make sure Shane isn't saying any crazy stuff. But the fact that they never did that, and you've only talked to them on a phone in 2 fucking years? Shanny. I mean, at this point, I feel sorry for you. I do. I feel sorry for you. You don't see the writing on the wall. The boy said, no supervised visits, not even supervised. I don't care if you're there with a cop and a dog. I don't want to see that fat ass, because she ruined my life. Just like your son told you years ago, you ruined my life for years. You ruined people's lives for years. It's kind of funny how that comes back, Shanny? Like, your kids told you, even back then, you were ruining their lives and other people's lives. You just didn't listen. But yeah, they didn't want to deal with that, Shanny. I hate to tell you that, but that's how that works. If you didn't get one supervised visit, that means the kids didn't want to see you. Hate to break it to you. That's the truth.
They can go fuck themselves. You can't harass me that way anymore. 15 years of my life. 15 years of hell, and it's over finally. It's finally over. It's finally over.
Sorry.
What the fuck? Shanny's trying to make it all like, oh my god, 15 years! 15 years! And Rev's all like, Rev, always the classy one, right, folks?
And it's good that the lady won't have the cord on her neck. They can just live. Yeah, that's right, Holly. Exactly.
Exactly.
That's why Shanny did it. That's why it was agreed to,
I'm not gonna do that to them anymore. They're grown.
Yeah,
they're grown.
Leave them alone.
They're a little bit now.
No, Angela, thank you for that. Yes, we all talk on a regular basis, Angela, They love us. They know what happened. They get it, that mom and dad also have mental illness, too. They understand all of this stuff, and they're very mature about all of it.
I bet they are.
They're really good boys. They're incredibly good boys.
They're well grounded.
Then why did you attack them? Why did you yell at them and kick them in the ribs and scream at them because they wanted to play video games at an arcade or make scenes and scream at a restaurant that had an arcade? That, you know, you little bastards, you guys should be happy that you had a little entree while your mom is sitting here with appetizer after appetizer after appetizer. Like, for real, Rev? For real? They are good boys. They understand that when they said, hey, do you guys want to see your mom? Even in a supervised environment, they said no. Because you know what? If they said, oh yes, of course, but just not Jason, Rev there, Shanny would have been allowed. And they would have said that. I mean, this just speaks volumes, folks. This just speaks volumes because they have no idea how the courts work. They have no idea that it was up to the kids. And the fact that supervised visits of any kind were never even made, I bet you as soon as those kids were taken out of that environment, they knew that they were going to see her again. They knew it. They know her. The only reason that they were able to get, Shanny was able to get the boys back in the first place, before Rev entered the picture years ago, is because Chris, Shanny's actual ex-husband, had a good job, he owned a home, and he had a stable environment. But Chris could only handle that when he was home. When he was at work, it was a damn free-for-all with Shanny talking to Rev, and Rev having, you know, his alcohol issues, and then his mom passing away, and her sexting him on the phone. Can you imagine the kids are there too? But no more of that crazy shit. Thank God.
Grounded mentally.
Yeah, because of you. You raised them correctly.
I didn't hide the world from them.
Right, and they faced it all, and Zach just walks through it. But he's amazing.
William's grateful for it though, because he says it made me stronger.
What I was gonna say is William has problems in dealing with things, but he gets there. He gets to a place where he's okay. So thank God. They're very well-adjusted boys. Both of them. Yeah, and Chris Dornbush can fuck himself. Because he caused a lot of more mental illness in those boys because of what he did.
What? Chris should go F himself. Guys, let me tell you something. I know you just saw that name, Dornbush, and I hate to dox, but like, for new people, that's still Shanny's name. 2024. You know how long she's been with Rev? Long time. She claims to be married to Rev there. Rev's name is not that name. She still has her ex-husband's name. Why? Right? Makes no sense. No. Jason, Rev, Chris is the only reason why Shanny was able to get those kids back. Those two boys, along with Shanny's late mother, Betty, said that Chris was a good guy, a great guy. He did the best he could with the cards he was dealt. He tried to separate them as much as possible from Shanny's craziness. Like with the hatchet situation, her going after his Chris's brother because he told on Shanny. Of course he did. Chris did everything he could. He was the only reason they got those kids back. Because they said, okay, the guy's working, stable home, he owns it, all the bills are paid, the kids are eating, it's a safe environment. Just like I showed in those Pennsylvania records. Their needs were being met. But this is just Rev trying to pass the blame onto somebody else.
And me.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first to just shatter me. You know, and then these people online, they took those little pieces that were shattered and they just stomped them to dust. I'm just dust blown in the wind at this point. I've been so stomped down.
Okay, you know what? To be fair, Chris did get after the fact a BJ from one of Shanny's friends. And he'll admit that. He's okay admitting that. But that is after she was sexting Rev for months. And even Shanny's late mother, Betty, said Shanny had two people in her mind. G-Man and Rev. G-Man and Rev. G-Man said, and Betty said, he was too smart for Shanny. I don't want to be with you in a relationship. Even Rev said that. Well, guess what? Shanny showed up at their doorstep, at Rev's doorstep. Christmas Eve. Now, I truly believe that she could have worked things out with Chris if she wasn't so nuts. But after sexting another dude for months, and then Chris going, you know what? Forget this. This woman, there's another woman here that's, giving me attention. You're clearly after two other people. But you know what? Two guys that were not on Shanny's mind at that time? Zach and William, her sons. Just saying. Those two guys were not on her mind. G-Man and Rev were the only two people on her mind, even to this day. So that's what I'll say about that. Chris is not a saint by no any means, but he was definitely a better father figure than Rev would ever be and could ever be.
Yep.
But they can't do it anymore.
And that's true, Renee.
They gotta find another way how to try to stop me out. And there's only one way how to do that now, is there? Are you willing to do it? Now, I will say, if you're willing to do it, you will bring on the second coming.
Oh,
what?
I say do it. End my fucking misery. This world is dying anyway. And everyone in power right now is so evil. So evil.
Look who's talking.
You harass people of native blood on purpose. On purpose.
Yeah, Meg, she's doing her best to, It's pretty fucking hard, but she's doing it.
I wish we had a punching bag.
You really do. It's called Rev.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, you know what? To that same person, screw you. Screw you. Because you just donated to a person who gave up on her children. I hope that sits well with you, however much money you gave. You just gave money to a woman who gave up on her kids, her lazy butt wouldn't even show up to the court hearing. So I hope that feels good. That $20 or whatever you gave, that Delta 8/meth alleged money that you gave, I hope that feels good. You awful, awful person.
You're excited. Can we wait a minute? I'll get off this thing.
Oh, look, now they're gonna get off the internet.
I need love. But I'm happy that my sons don't have to go through this anymore.
That's messed up.
It's been 15 years of hell for all of us. I never was allowed to enjoy being a mom, though. They wouldn't let me. And that's all I wanted to do was enjoy my children.
Why are you laughing?
No. Defund CPS. Defund CPS. Defund the feds, the CIA, the police. Especially Congress and Senate and the presidency. Defund them. Because they don't work
for
us.
Yeah, you're right. For the one person in here, I know I saw what you did. I'm not even saying your name. Thank you.
They're going to hell for this. I would never want to be a CPS worker. They're just such fake people.
Yeah.
You're fucking fakes. You social workers are fakes. At least the police are at least honest. They'll fuck you up if they feel like it. I'd rather have my ass beaten by the police than the psychological, emotional, and mental trauma CPS put me through.
They were just giving back to you what you gave to the kids.
For 15 years.
15 fucking years.
No more. I'm free. Free Palestine. They're losing children too every day.
Oh God, stop.
Bastards. Fuck the government.
Of the world.
Fuck Israel.
Whoa.
My ancestors have words for you, England. Peace and Maranatha.
Pizza marinara. Oh, well, you know what? Hold on. Before we go. There's this quick video, like 18-minute video. If you guys don't know, and then that'll probably be it for me for today. But guys, thank you all for hanging out. You guys check this one out. This is Shanny's I guess greatest hits, like literally. So, you know, this is a good way to close this out of everything she did to those poor boys. So definitely trigger warning.
Yeah, but how would they know I'm a bad parent? They don't live with me.
Exactly.
Maybe they see videos.
Now Zachary wants to kill himself! My baby! He just been yesterday! He wants to die! Look at you!
That cat better fully be on your lap. Pull him all the way up now! Move now! Pull him up!
You have the cat on your lap, you fucking idiot! If he's on that floor again, you are getting your ass beat.
My sons, as soon as CPS came back in life, both of them tried to commit suicide. They were talking about it. And I had to go to the schools, and then I had to go and take them to the psychologist. And this was all during COVID-19, so I was like, oh my God. They put William on suicide watch. I don't want him to experience the things I've experienced. I tried my whole life trying to shield him from this shit. Not funny when you see your child
Yeah, you're affected.
in a suicide watch room.
This is awful.
And I couldn't even, this is the worst part. I couldn't even sit in that room with him because it triggered my PTSD so bad that I was having a panic attack in the middle of the fucking hospital.
Do you imagine that, folks? Everyone who's a parent, you can't even be in the hospital because that's gonna trigger your PTSD. Your son is, Mom, I don't know, like, you know, people are making fun of me because you and your boyfriend have OnlyFans, and they found out, and they're like, ew, why is your mom's vajayjay gray? Why? Just why? And they wouldn't stop. They would call me gray all day. I just can't deal with it, Mom. And her response is, I can't be in a hospital. That's triggering my PTSD.
Take care of my baby. Take care of my baby.
Yeah, we get a best man.
Try to roll over them. Oh God, no! That's it. No.
Stop putting my kids through chaos. I didn't want this to happen. Guys, literally, for real, this is where the GPS took us, man. That GPS sucked. Yeah.
No, we're not back on the road. We're stuck on fucking train tracks.
And almost died. By the way.
Stop mentioning my goddamn kids, assholes.
Block them. They're such pieces of fucking shit.
Mine eyes have seen.
Piece of shit! You lying piece of shit!
Me and my son are bonding very much over this Animal Crossing thing.
You fucking losers. You pieces of
There's
fucking
some
shit.
booty.
You two ban these fucking idiots from the face of this fucking earth. ShannyForChrist. No, that better not be the real Shanny, you fucking piece of shit parent.
pretty sure
Nobody likes you for a good reason, because you're a lowlife.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure I'm doing
yes,
this right
when
now.
kids are involved, look,
And yes, I did have my
I
kids
ruin my
side,
own life. I don't ruin a
but I
kid's
have
life.
all
You
the
do.
videos of
And right there. Foodie Beauty, I will give you an inch of respect that you called her out. You said she's a loser and she's a bad parent. So you know what? You and your fake eyelashes, I'll give you an inch of respect for calling that out. If Foodie Beauty can even call out her crazy nonsense, that's saying something, right?
And I have to wait to see if my period passes.
All right, enough of that. Listen, you know, that's
But still,
that's between me, you, and the family.
I know.
Don't give them fodder, you know.
But it's like, they don't want me to be happy. They just want me to be some miserable wreck.
I know.
See,
they don't care if I'm happy in life.
Why I'm saying to them, cease and desist.
Yeah, exactly.
You want me to go on and have a happy life.
What's up, dude?
You just want to see me constantly breaking down so you can get your little petty laughs.
I wanted to be cherished. I just wanted to be held.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to feel human because for once. And I'm just broken. I'm just broken.
Check out Foodie Booty. Give them a like.
And you won't even help me. You just make everything worse. I'm trying to support my family. And you won't even let me support my family. It's not performance art. You fucking fuck.
whole new world.
No, but Ari.
Even with the tail.
Here it is. I had to do something today. And I had to put my sons first, okay? I know I don't usually talk about my sons, but this does involve my sons. In case people don't know here on Twitch, I'm extremely sick. We don't know what's going on with me, but I'm very sick.
I'm sick, but no one knows what it is.
I've had seizures. I have a hard time walking. I just have it rough functioning.
So today I gave my sons up to foster care temporarily.
Right there.
So I can get myself.
Right there. Right there. When Rev's like, I thought you had to do something. Right there. June 28th, 2022. 2 years ago. I mean, right about the same time, right? Yeah, next month that would be, almost about 2 years ago. Coming up on that birth date. That is when she gave up. That is when she signed the papers. Maybe Rev was just so high, allegedly, he doesn't know or remember this time. But that is when she gave up. Gave them up. Gave them a chance at a better life. So, good for you, Shanny, for letting them not deal with your craziness.
Better.
Flashback.
I feel like a fool. I'm in my house. I'm safe. And Jason's in jail. And
he deserved it. Why are you crying?
I hope I can make it through. I can't drive. My legs won't work. I feel like a fool that I let this relationship go on for so long. It's so gross what he did. Like, how can you kick an autistic child in the head and in the stomach? How could you do that? Date yourself for a long time? Oh, I will. Oh, I will. I will love the hell out of myself because no one else will.
It's good actually. I'm gonna focus on myself.
The next day.
He's in the county prison right now. He's in, because of COVID, all of the people are in isolation. So this dude has been like in isolation for several days now in the county prison, and they have him for simple assault, and the bail is 10% of $5,000, so $500 is we're looking at. I'm making calls to try to get the money right now to get him bailed out, so at least he can. And also I am planning on getting the charges dropped for him, or at least the judge to understand the fact that this is caused by a medication error. I'm trying to get it through the police officer to get it dropped. Maybe I could.
That's right. She said that was a medication error. Why Rev hit her son and attacked him and then kicked him in the ribs. That was an error of medication.
Get it dropped through the DA. So I gotta work. I'm waiting for calls for that right now. Hopefully I can get that $500.
I love you, Mr. J.
I love you, baby.
Oh, Mr. J.
Said an N-word, I take responsibility for it. No, I don't regret it because it is stealing from me. If you have a problem with that, beauty, have a fucking problem with that. Go hate me. But I did nothing for a long time but do nothing but support you.
End of flashback.
I have to take care of my health. I gotta take care of my health. Where's Jason? Jason! So during this time of separation, I'm gonna focus on my mental health, my physical health, and trying to get Twitch established so I can have a good income, because that's the only.
So here, I'm just gonna say this and let this play a little bit more. She picked Jason, Rev, over her kids. Right here is the proof. So for anyone who doesn't know or wasn't around or didn't watch the video, she picked him over her own flesh and blood, over her own 2 children.
Things I can focus on. You know, this is a time for me to focus on myself. We're looking at it as a vacation time. Yeah, it's only temporary. We're looking at a vacation time, so they can get better, so they can have comprehensive mental health and be monitored for their mental health too, and we can be okay. Play some Street Fighter with Jason. Retro Gaming is huge on Twitch. Yeah, we could do that. We could play some Donkey Kong, and just try our best to have some fun with our lives.
Because that's all we can do right now.
Prostitutes! Give me the phone! Give me the other phone! You're out! You're out. You're done. You're done. I'm not gonna get an STD because of you.
What?
Is that what the money went to, Jason? No. A prostitute? No, you tell me. Why are you doing this to me? No, you come here and you tell me everything. You tell me everything. What you've been doing behind my back. You tell me everything.
I'll tell you everything.
What have you been doing behind my back?
That was done. Okay, I remember doing it now. The chatting. It was just.
I remember doing it now. Well, no, it was alleged that Rev was meeting up with some prostitutes by a park near where they were living. Who's to say if he did? But that's what was what this is about.
Cosplay was like I didn't even take it seriously. I didn't.
You didn't take it seriously. Did you think maybe your wife would have seen that?
No.
What she would have thought?
No, because I'm not married.
Oh, cosplay, huh?
Yeah, you didn't care. You said I don't care what you do. It's all fair and well, war, whatever. You can do what you want. That's what you said.
Give me that phone. That's not your phone anymore. Give me it.
Yeah, exactly. Why is he even talking to these women? He's supposed to be married.
You picking up fucking prostitutes, going to drug dealers' houses.
I didn't pick up any prostitutes.
Just admitted it.
Shan.
Those people are so trash over there. And you're giving time up to me when I just lost my kids for you?
You wanted me out of this house.
I wanted you to go get your meds. But instead you went over their house. Probably fucked that chick.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You ordered to do a 24-hour stream. Saying how you cheated and apologizing to me for 24 hours.
Wow. Get out, Rev. You need to get out of this situation, bro.
Aren't you supposed to be proving how much you want me?
She is abusing you. Run, Rev, run. She's an abuser. You are the victim. Get out. Save yourself. Please. We are begging you to please, God, run.
Yeah, I'm the abuser, but he cheated and he left me alone.
Run, Jason. We're not your enemy. Listen to the cops. They were right. She's abusive. Get out. Please, Rev. She's gaslighting you. Yep, I know it.
Yeah. Oh, this is how you prove to get me back, Jason?
You did gaslight me.
How did I gaslight
You
you?
tell me I'm lying about things I'm not lying about. She burned through all your money, dude. Get out. Man, you're like Johnny Depp, man.
Wow. Wow. You hurt me, and you're going to continue to hurt me?
This is what the audience is saying.
You're going to continue to hurt me?
This is what the audience is saying.
Well, good. This is not proving you want me back. You're supposed to be saying you want me back.
I do.
No, you don't. Not if you do this. And you can try to make it seem like I'm abusive to you when I'm not.
That's what they're saying. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you everything. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Okay? Because that's.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
They abuse each other. So, people who made it this long, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like. But you see how this is the cycle. You do this, cry. You do this. This is the cycle, and in any video you watch, you will see this cycle. But there's like 3 minutes left, guys. Just thank you for hanging out today. I really appreciate you all.
Across the sea, with a glory in his bosom.
Shanny. Hey, Shanny. Shannon.
That's why he's wearing
baby
that
girl. Hey.
I
You have your boys, and
don't have my boys. You took them from me.
And you have me too.
You piece of shit. You took them from me. You took my babies away.
No, I didn't.
You took my babies away, and I hate you for it.
You couldn't take care of them yourself anyway.
Go fuck yourself. You piece of shit. You took my babies away.
No, I didn't.
I have nothing anymore. Nothing to live for.
That's not true.
And I hate you.
I know you hate me. You've hated me for a long time.
You've gotten in trouble so many times with pornography.
Yeah.
And you do that. You took my whole life away from me.
You ran into my life and insisted that I take you in, and I did it.
I hate you. You took my whole life away from me. Hey, Jason. I have a question.
Yeah.
Come here.
What?
Come here.
Come here.
Uh-oh.
Come here? Why? What?
I have nothing else to look for.
Shanny?
That's what she threatened to hurt
Shanny?
herself.
She's in the bathtub trying to cut herself.
Just like she did with her ex-husband, Chris.
My wife is not right, and she never was when she came to me. She's psychotic.
I hate you. I hate you. Lord Jesus, please help me.
Shanny? You're gonna...
Jesus, help me.
Shanny, you're gonna force me to call the ambulance.
Please, Jesus, take this, go away, this pain, baby, go away, Jesus.
I think I'm gonna call the ambulance, guys, okay? Yeah. I'll be back.
What more do I have to do to establish myself as a good mother?
Be a good mom. But you know what? On that note, guys, thank you for hanging out today. I know this was a long one, but that's fine. I'll see you on the next one. And all I'll just say, my final thoughts is, yeah, Shanny, I'm glad those kids were taken. You couldn't take care of them. It is what it is. But stop bringing Native Americans and other shields to shield yourself from the criticisms. And just, you know, own up to it. You couldn't take care of them. You gave them away 2 years ago. And what do you think was going to happen? Like, it's just silly. But that's it, guys. Thank you all for being here. Like on the way out. I'll see you on the next one. And have a great rest of